glad to have you home to the Old Dominion Monarchs. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the UNLV Rebels, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Old Dominion Monarchs. Four after the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
When you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the connection. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. They're working that left side. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats, and he's shuffling, and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but, hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
And the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down brings us to 4th. And here comes the field goal unit. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Breaks into the open. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Unloads it left. He's got it. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. And the Monarchs will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Snagged out of the air. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll leave it with him. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
And that's a good 2nd down run. Commit to the running game, run the football. Great gain, great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
Quick toss. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Old Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He wants to change this route. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Taking it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with... They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Quarterback moving. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down. It was breaking down quickly. There was just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distance.
Oh, he's got some space. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to scramble. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Good gain on the return, and this defense has... Just enough time for one final play of the half. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to go up top on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football. Is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Ballard Stadium.
The Monarchs will kick it off to start the second half. No shot at a return. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on first down. Pulls it in, it's Isaac. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Picks up the first down, still moving. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He'll try to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Looking for space. It's Mooney. Turning it on. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. First and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. The offense changing the play. The give from the gun. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Connection to the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Monarchs heading quickly to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Makes the grab on the left. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. And the Monarchs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Flushed out of the pocket. Touchdown, Old Dominion! And the comeback is on!
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us.
Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. First and 10 for the offense. Looking to throw on first down. Fakes the grab. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. They've got it at the 36 on first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Looking deep. Got it. They will score. Touchdown, Monarchs.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch.
ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. Got his man to the left. There he goes. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in.
Nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one,
Well, the dreams of an undefeated season are over. Certainly an accomplishment to make it this far, but this week in practice is probably going to be pretty interesting.
It's going to be very tough after suffering that loss, but you wonder, David, if this might be a blessing in disguise for them, because sitting here at one loss late in the year, their college football playoff hopes very much alive still. Now, can they turn this into a positive and get back on the horse?
and we've seen that in recent years, right? Like you saw Ohio State, they used a late loss to catapult them.
always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense. Particularly, that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, Iowa, home of the Hawkeyes. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Old Dominion Monarchs, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Iowa Hawkeyes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. Looking for a physical attack from the guy. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. To the air on second down. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So he got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy pass and catch.
The Monarchs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They're going to run it. There he goes. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
And there's nothing better than opening drive, coming out as an away team. Everybody's got all that excitement, all that energy, and being able to run the football and physically exert yourself to start a football game.
Wants to throw on first down. On the run, still looking. Got him downfield. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk play and they pick up a first down. And the Monarchs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to adjust the pattern. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here comes second down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. Runs through a tackle. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Let's talk for just a minute about Old Dominion. They've gotten deep into the conference race, sitting on top of the standings right now. That conference championship game is starting to loom large.
It is, and there's so much at stake, right? Like knowing in the 12-team playoff that I have a chance to get a bye.
And he's got it! Touchdown, Old Dominion! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Going to swing it on second down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. On target to the left. And he's down after making the grab. Good pickup there to help them dig out of the hole, but still some work to do to get a first down. The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on fourth. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
He's taken down after 4. First down.
We've reached the end of one, and as is tradition here in Iowa City, we take a moment to say hi to the children of the University of Iowa Stead Family Children's Hospital. Hello, kids. Always a treat to be here at Iowa and take part in a special moment. Hope these kids enjoy the rest of the game as we play on into the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. To the ground, he's got it again. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy.
Breaks into the open. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. The Monarchs are moving quickly down the field. To the ground with the back. Got the first down and more. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. Right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Goes to the option. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Might be changing the route. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Going for 6. Touchdown, Monarchs! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. And they knock him down at the 31.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Throws to the wideout. This dude is just a master along the sideline, getting that foot in bounds for the nice gain. Kinnick is having a connection fit to try to help the knee on 3rd down. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? Trying to keep this drive alive. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Hey, 4th and short, it's time to be physical. You give it to your running back. You can see he gets physical, gets downhill, gets the first down.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? And the Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quarterback may change this route. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Right on the money. He steps out of bounds, but not before he has enough to set him up first and goal. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Dances away to buy time. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Iowa City has given us a fun first half. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem. I don't think this defense has the solution.
The Monarchs will kick it away to start the second half. Not going to give him a chance. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds a soft spot in the middle.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Well, nice job finding a crease to go get that first. And, Dave, there's just some running backs out there that feel like they have that sixth sense. They just know where the marker is. They know where that first down marker is, and they're just able to find a way to fall forward and get it.
And I love when they don't dance. Know the situation, right? Don't bounce things that don't need to be bounced. When I need to stick my face in there and lower my shoulder and get a couple yards, I got to know the situation. Great job by him running the ball physical and finishing the run for a first down.
And the Monarchs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive. Oh, he's got some space. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. Once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Wants to fire on second down. Looking left. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 20. Touchdown, Hawkeye. The defense putting Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Quarterback making checks. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The Monarchs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. They'll move the tight end. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. Just outstanding execution, continuing to work his way back through the football.
Yeah, and everything about this route looks vertical. The comeback, it looks like it's a go. I'm thinking speed, and then he sets it down. QB puts the ball on the money, and he makes the play.
Pulls it in. It's Isaac. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. That's the end of the quarter, and Iowa is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Now the play fake. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
This defense right now is pinning their ears back with a huge lead in the fourth quarter, and you're seeing that coming off the edge. They're not even respecting run because they don't have to. They know that this opponent is going to throw the football. They're taking wider splits. They're getting up the field. They're using their speed, and that time tracking the quarterback down for a big sack.
They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down.
And this is not decision time. This offense, it's green light the rest of the game. Down multiple possessions, got to go for it on fourth down. Probably had that in mind. It's a little shorter fourth down, but this offense has got to stay fast-paced and got to make some explosive plays.
Working the middle. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? And the Monarchs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Using the quick game. He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal. The Monarchs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, ODU. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He might want another play. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. He's looking to pass. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. Push down for the tackle.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
They get to him as he throws. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Finally brought down, but what a play. Not only you got the... Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw two really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, two really good teams. And that's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You...
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Glad to have you with us in Evanston, Illinois. Ryan Field, home of the Northwestern Wildcats. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Old Dominion Monarchs, taking on a squad hoping to... From the gun, the ground game. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
And the Monarchs will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hauls it in. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Old Dominion.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection.
ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The give to the tailback. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
The Monarchs are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Making side adjustments here. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it on the outside. It's Isaac. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Rivero. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Off play action on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Fires to the big fella. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game.
Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. And the Monarchs look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Gain of 8. Brings up second down.
We've come to the end of the period. Old Dominion has the lead, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. The Monarchs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Right down the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Man, and tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop it? Do you have someone who has the physical dimensions to match up with this guy one-on-one? You might not. And if you don't, are you comfortable putting a slower linebacker on him, or do you want to put a smaller DB that might not be able to tackle him? It's a real difficult puzzle to figure out.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. In this defense right now, they have no answers.
And the Monarchs getting set on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Breaks the tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He'll be stopped, but not before getting... They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the wideout. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
That's a really good play by the defender. I think quarterbacks, when they see these routes and they think they can get these routes pretty much at will, because my receivers are so fast, I usually get such a big cushion. And then when they sit down for that comeback route, it's usually open. But that defender says, no, sir, not my big.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Finds the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great environment there today in Evanston. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ryan Field.
Stayed on the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room.
At the 23, and the Old Dominion offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They have the lead to start the 3rd quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger, and we might have already knocked them out already, Palmer.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball security, that is at a premium as this game goes on.
Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that 1st down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
Finds a man in the middle. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Rivero. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Monarchs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run all.
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Monarchs. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and the drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. Guys, Old Dominion has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Trying the left side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
It's complete to the right. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They have the lead in a 1-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the 4th quarter.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Here's a heat. Punts it out of the air. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Now on the option. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
They found a little open space. Unfortunately, it was in the wrong direction. Second and long coming up. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Got it in the middle. It's Austin. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. And the Monarchs will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Punt is in the air. Punt goes out of bounds, and ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. So that defense keeps the lead right where it is and a chance to build on it, David.
Yeah, the defense did a great job. Now, the offense, you know what you're going to get from this defense. They have to be aggressive. They're trying to get the football back later in the game, Jesse.
Because they're going to be so aggressive too, David, you know, on offense now, you have a chance to break one maybe in the run game or finding a one-on-one matchup in the passing game to really pad the lead.
The Monarchs trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Here they come to give it another shot on second and goal from the 10. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, ODU. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on second and 2.
Smart offense. I love it, man. Make them use that timeout. Run the football. I can run the football and let that clock now tick inside of a minute. I'm in great situation to win this football game. Just be smart and keep that thing running.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Monarchs come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll run the option. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Monarchs will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they won't be able to down it. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, you know, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palm.